In my practice as a psychologist, I've started to observe a key missing skill with a number of our kids that's causing them untold heartache and a failure to thrive. And that's people skills. Parents, do your kids a favor and help them to develop the interpersonal skills necessary to handle themselves well in situations involving people, which is pretty much most situations. In fact, these skills have been shown through research and clinical experience to be one of the most important skills linked to life and relationship success. Our kids need these skills for three main objectives. Number one, to achieve their goals in a situation. Number two, to get and keep a good relationship. And number three, to keep or improve their self-respect. Time and time again, we see kids struggle tremendously without these skills, whether it's with peers or with their self-esteem, or with their capacity to have a voice to impact what happens in a given situation, what I call their power to make things happen. These skills are critical to success in life. So the more you can teach and model these skills to your kids, the better you're equipping them for resilience. The first objective, their capacity to achieve their goals in a situation. This is related to obtaining the legitimate rights, getting another person to do something, refusing an unwanted or unreasonable request, resolving a conflict, and getting their opinion or point of view taken seriously. We need to teach our kids how to assert themselves appropriately, how to express their thoughts and their feelings, rather than just assume that everyone can read their minds and know how they feel. And if necessary, even how to express the consequences of what could happen if their request isn't addressed. There are many wonderful games and workbooks that you can pick up from your local bookstore that teach our kids how to assert themselves and communicate effectively. The key here is practice, 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 but also model for your kids how to do this well. They're watching you and absorbing what you do like a sponge. Now, the second objective, getting or keeping a good relationship, is teaching our kids how to act so that the other person keeps liking and respecting them. This is about teaching them to balance their immediate needs with the good of the long-term relationship. So for example, rather than being so competitive and rubbing their win into their friend's face, teach them how to be gracious winners so that it will preserve the friendship in the long term. In our culture today, we overemphasize self-esteem to the point that we kind of end up teaching our kids to have an overinflated sense of themselves while blaming others for problems or negatives in situations. I think it's important to gently challenge our kids if we see them acting in ways that are hurtful or will cause disruption in their friendships with peers. Our kids need to know their weaknesses as well as their strengths. So in the early example, if your child tends to be competitive, let him know how his actions and words can sometimes hurt or turn off their friends. Teach your kids how to be courteous, how to use their words to express their anger rather than physical or verbal attacks. Teach them to avoid manipulative or threatening words or judging others. Show them how to express empathy. Teach them how to treat others with respect. And how do you do that? You got it. It's by modeling it. Not just by how you treat others in front of them, but actually how you treat your kids. Don't demand respect from them just because you're the parent. Treat them with respect and also put a stop to their disrespectful behavior immediately, but do it in a calm, assertive, and loving way. You do this often enough, and your kids will learn courtesy and respect from your actions, which speaks much louder than your words. And finally, the third objective, keeping their self-respect, is teaching our kids how to be fair, not just to others, but to themselves. How to express a different opinion from others or to say no without apologizing. How to stick to their own values regardless. And how to be truthful at all times and take ownership for themselves without making up excuses. This also means walking away or choosing not to tolerate when someone treats them with disrespect. This is about teaching them healthy boundaries. Remember, one of the fruits of the Spirit is kindness, not niceness. Being polite and kind does not mean being a doormat or allowing others to treat you with disrespect. An important skill for your kids is for them to have the confidence to speak up for themselves so that they learn not to tolerate bullying or abusive behavior from others. Kids who respect themselves will teach others how they want to be treated. Beyond the skills to navigate the challenges of the background, these interpersonal skills will hold them in good stead when they enter the workplace and other places of ministry.